It's an iconic symbol of love and commitment. It's a precious heirloom passed on to generations. It's a girl's best friend. Although universally treasured for their brilliance and beauty, not all diamonds are alike. Before making an expensive purchase that lasts forever, you'll want to consider the differences in diamonds. Quality, light-performing diamonds are easy to spot once you know the standards.
Diamond value is determined by the 4 C's. They mean carat weight, color, and clarity, and cut. The first 3 factors are determined by nature. The 4th is where man comes in. The human touch, the art of cutting, will determine in large parts how valuable the final product will be.
Beyond the 4 C's is the 5th C, cut performance. This C enhances the other 4. It involves perfection in the angles and optical symmetry of the facets, ultimately enhancing a diamond's brilliance. With a super ideal cut, the diamond will perform brilliantly under any lighting condition. Poorly cut stones, by comparison, will not.
Any diamond will look great in ideal lighting situations, like in a store where they have directional full spectrum light beams everywhere. The apparent difference is when those stones are exposed to a less than ideal lighting situation, diffused lighting, overcast days. There, the difference between a master cut and a generic cut or a poor cut will become very apparent. In an ideal cut diamond, all the light that comes through the top of the stone is reflected through the stone, and the light returns to the eye of the beholder through the top of the stone. In a poorly cut stone, the light that comes through the top portion of the stone, due to the different angles on the bottom of the stone, will either leak out through the bottom or go out to the side and will not return to the eye of the beholder. This will make a stone either look dark or small.
The art of diamond cutting is coaxing extreme sparkle from a stone. A master cutter can achieve optimum reflection and refraction, so a stone performs its best under any light and appears larger and brighter than the others in its class. In this highly specialized trade, the cutting skill is often passed down by generations in families of experts. Brian Gavin is a 5th-generation South African diamond cutter and seller. Relocated to Houston, Texas, he noticed that many diamond sellers do not emphasize cut to their customers.
In most stores, you will find stones of average cut quality being sold. And one of the fundamental reasons is because they are generally price-oriented. It's more about selling the stone to the customer rather than selling that absolutely beautiful piece that has been master cut by a master diamond cutter. When a stone is cut to ideal proportions, there is a greater weight loss, therefore the price per carat becomes more expensive. But there are benefits from that. You have the maximization of brilliant scintillation and dispersion of light. When shopping for a diamond, a consumer should ask for either an American Gem Society, known as AGS, or a GIA certificate, which is the Gemological Institute of America. Those are documents which have graded that stone accurately for cut, color clarity, and light performance.
One graded diamond cut is called the hearts and arrows. It's a Cupid effect created from a kaleidoscope pattern of 8 hearts and 8 arrows. By refining this precision cut, marrying a stone's inner brilliance with its fiery scintillation, the result outshines poorly cut diamonds. The Brian Gavin Hearts and Arrows signature diamond set a new ideal cut grading standard in 2004 as adopted at the first International Cut Conference.
Hearts and Arrows is a wonderful way for a consumer to cross-check that their stone has been cut absolutely perfectly. To get that 8 heart pattern, it requires precision cutting, which ultimately helps to create more virtual facets. The more virtual facets you have, the better the scintillation of the diamond. The better the scintillation, the greater the sparkle. And so it is a wonderful way for a consumer to know that that stone, even if graded with all its accurate angles, that they do have an absolutely perfectly top-performing diamond.
A cut beyond brilliant is possible in the world of diamonds. Perfection can provide a radiant performance that is forever.
I knew that I could buy something online from Brian and have it be spectacular no matter what stone that I chose. And it was extremely easy to look at 5, 6, 7, up to 20 stones online at one time and just make your decision that way instead of going to a store. I think it was just more logical to go with Brian Gavin because you can see every diamond, you can see the angles at which they're cut, you can see their clarity, their color, everything all in one, and you don't have to worry about someone lying to you or taking advantage of you. I know that I can always trust any diamond that I choose from Brian Gavin. The reliability is always there. It's, your transaction is completely transparent, and I trust that anything that I get from him will be spectacular.
The internet has become a popular option for buying quality diamonds. For example, consumers can buy the trusted Brian Gavin diamond brand online. They receive a superior quality cut than is sold in stores and for a better price.
Buying diamonds online is actually a simple process. Number one, because of the transparency and the openness of the internet. Brian Gavin Diamonds has sold more than 28,000 signature heart and arrow stones online. The reason being is that people can trust that stone for maximum brilliant scintillation and dispersion. They'll know that they have an absolutely beautiful stone that will perform. That is guaranteed.
Whether on its own or in a beautifully designed setting, a quality, perfectly cut diamond is even more affordable on the internet. For more information, visit briangavindiamonds.com or call 866-611-4465.